You know, I'm a famous person, right? Pretty famous, pretty famous. Not actually that famous. Tiny, tiny, tiny fame in some small circles, depending on who you know and who you ask. In my heyday, when I was really killing it, I did have a professional PR person. I had a person whose job it was, you know, because when I was touring around, it was their job to get me placement in various kinds of media. You know, just listings and the like stuff happening this weekend, but also articles if they could, or sometimes, very rarely, television appearances. Now, I'm such small potatoes. The only, even in my heyday, the only television appearances I could ever score were the local morning show on the Fox affiliate, because in those days there was only you know, there was just a few networks, and Fox was the only major network that did not have like a national morning show. There was Good Morning America, and there was the Today Show, but Fox did not have one, and so that meant that every affiliate in every city, if they wanted, would have like a morning news program. And it was one of these shows where it started at like, it was like 5:30 to 7:30 or something terrible like that. And you know, appearing on one of these shows is not necessarily compatible with a rock and roll lifestyle. I wasn't always at my best, but you know who is the hosts. Every time I was ever on one of these shows, I was amazed because it was this sad, dusty warehouse on the edge of town. Always this sad, dusty warehouse, freezing cold. Early in the morning, and these hosts were ready to go. They were so happy and excited to see me and supportive and reading off the piece of paper, and I'm sure in their heads they must have been thinking, why do I have to ask this guy about his dumb songs about robots and monkeys? But okay, here we go. And they were always so great, and I know that they had to set their alarm for 4:15 that morning, as they do every morning, for however long they're doing the show. And I came away from those experiences thinking, this job has got to be driving these people crazy. So that is what this song is about. This is about one of those morning show hosts finally losing it. And I myself have not decided if at the end of the song he is sort of hallucinating and having a kind of psychotic break, or if he is actually burning the studio down. So I leave that as an exercise to the reader. It's called Good Morning Tucson. Still so dark because it's still so early, and the chipper little girlie at the front desk doesn't mind at all. These phony living rooms and the fake plants are killing me. This bad coffee's filling me with equal parts joy and rage. Put my makeup on and crack in half. I choke back a laugh. Find the camera with the red light. Good morning, Tucson. The lights come on, so I smile wide and say, good morning, Tucson. Throw to you before I throw the rest away. When I was coming up, I got the donuts, which means I got the donuts that I wanted. There was no young punk to steal my jelly glaze, and I'm still sort of amazed that you can be born in the 90s. When I don't like what they talk about, I take the earpiece out. They just cue me through the window. Good morning, Tucson. Lights come on, so I smile wide and say, good morning, Tucson. Throw to you before I throw the rest away. While they do the weather, I pretend I'm writing something, but I'm really far away. Really far away. I keep my smile warm in case they turn the camera on, 'cause now I have something to say. I have something to say. Camera's melting, but I just keep going. It's been a pleasure knowing you. I wish you all the best of luck. When the prompter dies, I'm comfortable winging it. I'm singing in the song that tears the world apart. Through the smoke beyond my parking space, I see my giant face on the billboard by the highway.